Okay, Leo. So for your spread, while I was doing the cards, I was hearing, don't make decisions when you are feeling down. Okay? This is what I'm kind of getting from this. So when we are feeling down, when we're not feeling well, this is like the example that I got. Somebody asks you if you want to do something, but you're not feeling well, so you say no. And if it's like right in that moment, then that makes sense, right? But if somebody's offering us an opportunity that we otherwise would be interested in, it's like us saying no to that because we were feeling bad in that moment is going to hold us back. That was kind of the example that I was getting, but I'm also seeing here, and I feel like this is the bigger message. When we are feeling down, when we are feeling bad about ourselves, making decisions that are going to hurt our future self, okay? So I'm not necessarily talking about like us feeling sad after a breakup and eating a pint of ice cream. That's not what I'm feeling here. Maybe us going on like a junk food bender for a couple of weeks, and then we're not feeling well, like our future self won't be feeling well. But what I'm kind of feeling is maybe talking poorly about ourselves because of how we feel currently, okay? Don't let your current circumstances or current situation hold you back from becoming your highest version of yourself or living the highest version of your life that you hold for yourself, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Now, you probably can't see it, but I cut the deck and I had these two together. So when we're feeling crappy about ourselves, you know, it's going to happen from time to time. Are we going to walk away from all that we've been working on? Or are we going to give ourselves a couple of days and recoup and stand back in our own power, right? Because you know we're going to falter. It happens, right? It happens. I go through things where, you know, I might feel sad, I might get triggered, let's say, and I might feel really sad, and then I head for my bed and I watch some Netflix or a movie or something, and I might indulge a little bit in, I don't know what kind of junk food I have on hand. And my guides are saying that's okay. You know, it's okay to have a couple of days, but we need to start making decisions for our future selves, right? Now, we're always encouraged to enjoy our present moment, right? To be present. So if you are presently feeling sad, feeling triggered, feel those feelings. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. But if we are taking a little bit too long, what my guides like to call marinating in our misery, then unfortunately we are hurting our future selves, right? Okay, so here's an example that I'm getting here. Now, I've had this come up for myself, and this is what my guides are calling more of a reflection period for me. And some of you might be experiencing the same thing, Leo, where I might have a bad thought about myself, okay? Yes, okay, this is exactly what we're talking about. I might have a bad thought about myself. So a lot lately has to do with insecurities coming up about my body. So I can think this thought about myself, oh, Jenna, you're getting fat, okay? Or Jenna, you're eating way too much. Jenna, you are, it doesn't even matter what. Like, Jenna, you haven't been working out. You know, you look awful. Like, you know, all of those things. So when that thought comes into my head, I can either make a choice to go down this way and continue bashing myself, or I can decide to acknowledge that thought and move on and think more positively about myself. Okay? Now, if you start bashing yourself and you move this way and you continue down that path, can you go back this way? Absolutely. But we're delaying the process, honey. We're delaying the process and we're hurting ourselves in the process. Okay? This is the same thing if, let's see. Okay, so this is a little personal, but I'm currently dating somebody who triggers me like nobody's business. And he doesn't do anything wrong, but it's just, you know, he's helping me on my journey, okay? So, I, in that moment, can reflect. Is what's happening, are my feelings, I feel my feelings, but is he actually doing anything wrong? No. No, he is not. It's all me. In this case, it's all me. And I'm not saying this for every relationship, but this is just the example that I'm getting. Do I choose to go down the path where I feel I let myself believe in those negative feelings? Do I make it so? Or do I acknowledge it and decide, you know what? He didn't mean anything by it. There's literally like nothing bad that he said or did. It's just me being triggered because of a past event that has literally nothing to do with him. So when I take that time to acknowledge it, then I can move on without having all of that heaviness and that negativity weighing me down, right? So this is all about our choices, Leo. What are we going to do, right? What are we going to do? Are we going to allow ourselves to attack ourselves? Or are we going to let ourselves move forward and move in a more positive manner towards what we desire, okay? So, Six of Cups, I always get the nurturing from this card. Are we going to nurture ourselves or are we going to work against ourselves? Okay? Now, if you're trying to build a business or something, this way, negative self-talk is obviously, it's going to come up. No matter what you do, right? We're working through it. It's going to come up. Nobody's going to watch my YouTube videos. Ooh, if I kept saying that, well, wouldn't that make it so? But if I decide, you know what, I'm just starting out and I just need to keep going. Bam. Okay? That's nurturing my future, right? What are we going to choose, Leo? Seven of Cups, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose what's going to nurture your future and get you there faster? Or are you going to choose to take a detour? Because that's all it is. It's a detour. You can always come back to this point. Every time you think something negative about yourself, you have a choice. Am I going to indulge in that or am I going to move forward? Okay. Is it easier said than done? Absolutely. You know, there's a couple of times that I've had the awareness that, ooh, I'm doing one of my negative habits again. And I think, oh, it's okay if I just do it this time. It's okay, it's just one time. Yes, but if I keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, well, what does it become again? A habit, okay? And that's what we're saying here. So, yes, okay. So just like when I was losing weight, if there were different options, like, for example, my parents would come home with pizza, and I already knew that I was going to be indulging that weekend because I was going to hang out with friends, I can make the decision, am I going to eat that pizza or am I going to eat my chickpea salad? And really, it doesn't matter, you know, but if I'm working towards a goal, if I want to feel good within my body, because pizza, even though it tastes good, it doesn't usually make me feel good afterwards. So do I want to feel good? Yes. Or, you know what, sometimes I would eat like 1 or 2 slices of pizza instead of a bunch. And I would eat some of my salad. So then there's balance, right? That might have been a bad example, but you know what? Like, you have to make those decisions for yourself of what's going to benefit your future self. And if you want to indulge a little bit in some negative self-talk, just for a little bit, is that going to hold you back for too long? No, but it's not healthy for you. It is not healthy for you. Okay? So it's all about making those decisions, Leo. Okay? All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye!